the game, cause see the boxing voice.
What's her name? Ronda Rousey. You said she was a badass, great fighter. She deserved the ring nights and cover. She did. She still does, but things didn't go her way this past Saturday.
Well, the thing is, and I told Ellie this, is that sometimes when you win, you start to believe that your own hype.
That's exactly what your wife said. She resembled it a lot, compared it a lot to you.
Yeah.
Up to your losses, leading up to your losses.
And that's the thing, is you take things for granted. You don't study as you usually do. And the thing, your opponent, she studied and put a game plan, a map to beat the opponent. And that's exactly what she did. She came out there, put a game plan on, and executed it perfectly. And Rousey couldn't do anything about it.
With Mayweather telling Fight Hype that he'd be willing to help her with her stand-up, and Oscar De La telling News reporting that kind that he would be willing to help her with her stand-up. Do you think they could change him, man? They can give her some advice and knowledge?
Definitely. If she's willing to accept the fighter's mentality and the fighter's, teaching, she'll definitely be able to this is one of the greats who's giving her advice, So I think that she can gain a lot from it.
Hypothetical scenarios. They asked your wife who would she like to fight, Rousey or Holmes. She said Rousey looks rather easy right now.
Well, that's the thing is, you see the weakness compared to the guy compared to the girl, compared to the Holmes, Holly, who put a game plan, beautiful game plan, and just amazing stand-up.
Nonito, do you think what Holly did was kind of a moral victory for boxing? Because
yes,
you know what I mean?
People are always saying, oh, this and this and that. It was great, that's something that's important, you can't, just because you can take people down doesn't mean that everything in MMA is about grappling. And the most thing is that the most entertaining fight really is the stand-up game. That's exactly what Holly did, It was great. It was great to see that. I mean, Rousey's gonna come back strong, and learn from it. Hopefully, learn from it. But again, it was a beautiful execution for Holly.
And I know you're fighting in Puerto Rico. Do you have a favorite Puerto Rican fighter of all time? Wilfred Benitez,
Trinidad for me, because I grew up watching Trinidad and all that. So Trinidad.
It was your era, right?
Yeah. Excuse me for a minute. Let me say hi.